I'm glad to announce to you that the main essence of this workshop is for us to make a lot of money. A lot of money. Okay, so before we start, I actually want to thank you for making out your time on a Monday. So we actually fixed the workshop on a Monday. So why we fixed it on a Monday, we actually believe that that a section like this is a closed room. So the main plan was for us to have a limited numbers of persons, yes, so that we can be able to control the crowd. But regardless of the Monday, you still made up your time to come. So please give a round of applause to yourself. So what we are here for is for the Tryybe AI workshop. How many of us saw our ads on Facebook? Yeah, if you came through Facebook, please signify. You didn't come through Facebook. How many of us came through Facebook? Okay, so how about IG? How about IG? IG, okay, great. So what we are here for is for the Tryybe AI workshop. So what is this workshop about? So I'll be inviting esteemed Brainy Josh. He would explain to us in detail why we are here. And the person I'm bringing forward to is a highly reputable person in this space. He's a founder, he's a billionaire, he's everything that you can imagine. He's not someone that we see randomly. So every moment he spends with us. And if you have your notepad, you could just take it down, because everything that comes out of his mouth is something that's going to transform us and change our lives. Just like what the other brother said, we are here to do what? We are here to do what? To make a lot of money. To make a lot of money. So tighten your seatbelts while Epstein's Brainy Josh come up. Thank you. Please give him a round of applause while he comes.
I just got a new name, Mr. Compute, which you're going to learn about soon. And I'm very, very honored to have you all in this room right now. And just as Gumat already shared with you, the reason why we fixed the workshop on Monday is because we just wanted to talk to very serious people, at least in the very first workshop, because it costs a lot of money to put the infrastructures that is going to power this workshop together. And in the course of the workshop, I'm going to be sharing some of these things with you. And trust me, you are going to, be happy that you are in this workshop. But I'm just going to tell you what Tryybe is, the idea. I mean, you've been watching 100 videos all the while. There's no Tryybe videos, so let me just tell you what the workshop is about. And I'll start by telling you what Tryybe is. So the idea of Tryybe is just like a charity network that brings together people that are actually impacting their world, doing things that affects humanity. And that is actually inspired by, God's faithfulness and grace over my life. So last year I should have been a dead man, We're just focused about making the money, and when God spared my life and that of my team in a very fatal accident, I had to stop for a minute and rethink, because I saw death, right? And as a matter of fact, I had lost consciousness. I couldn't recognize even my people until after like an hour. So it really broke my heart, and I had to go back to myself, or to my books, and kind of like wonder, like, what if I died? What would I be remembered for? I mean, I'm just building companies that people are going to take over and take on. That's just it, and people just making money, and what's the money going to fund, right? So I decided to, okay, you know what, we're going to give back to community. We're going to do a lot of community stuff. So last year, the accident was in September, but we did our first outreach in December. So we decided to reach out to displaced families who did not have hope for anything for the Christmas season. And we were able to reach out to about 1,000 of them. And it was very beautiful. And I hope we're going to be able to share some of the pictures with you today. And the outreach was supposed to continue, which is the reason why we needed an umbrella to bring together people that can do this, why we just fund it. Because we may not have the time to be doing it, but I had to be physically present and participate in that because it's just a way of me honoring God and like, thank you for sparing my life again. And when I looked at the AI boom throughout last year and coming to this year, I see a lot of opportunities that we can actually leverage, like, and make a lot of money, a ton of money. Between last year and this year, you've seen US has added trillions and trillions of dollars to their economy, just leveraging AI. But the problem is that the infrastructures, they cost a lot of money to build, that not anybody can lay their hands on that kind of money to build. Now, even if I gave you $1 million to build that infrastructure, you need another $1 million to even maintain the little one that you've built. So how long does one individual need to work to be able to raise $1 million, talk more of now investing it and raising another $1 million, which you're not even sure that, I mean, your server can burn the following morning, right? So you've been seeing the news. Elon Musk put his entire companies on the line. His entire companies on the line. Merged XAI to SpaceX. Like, merged everything just to raise $72 billion at a $2 trillion valuation. What is he doing with the money? He's investing that money into building his data center, the Colossus supercomputer data center project, which is just going to be filled with hundreds of thousands and thousands and millions of NVIDIA GPUs. And he also has a factory where he's manufacturing his own chips. So the future is that which everything would be built on AI. And I keep on telling my guys, for the next 30 years, you guys have not seen anything. AI, you have not seen anything. For the next 30 years, everything that you know will be rebuilt on AI to humans. You already see that with robots, which they're already telling you about. But very soon, it will be so common amongst you. That is for the next 30 years. It is money, like dollar will not be enough to quantify AI. Like your money will not make sense. You will need power, you will need access, you will need compute. Intelligence is going to be very, very unreachable. And of course, you already saw the speculation. Claude will still start asking for your ID to access, what's it called? Intelligence, that's their models. But my view about AI is, at least it's running on the computer. At least we have an opportunity to participate in it. And these chips are built using rare earth metals, right? But the problem is, if we sleep on it, when you wake up, you will not be able to reach it, because sooner than enough, you will need a license. GPUs will be regulated. You will not be able to run your own. I am telling you, because that is what is going to fund and run the one world government, and you just need to know about it. Now, so while we're doing this is, we are building these infrastructures so that we can secure the future of AI monopoly or AI whatever for Africa. Because if you're just going to sit down, your government, they're not going to do anything. I didn't understand me. Do we know any data center that in like AI data center the government is building right now? No. And that's a problem. America is investing $500 billion in the Stargate project. Elon Musk on his own, he's building his Colossus data center. Every nation is building except your own country, Nigeria. Now, when I go online and I see the kind of crazy things that Nigerians are doing, it bothers me. Like, you see a full-grown adult turning into, forgive me, I'll use the word an animal, because they want to earn small dollars from Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. And I'll not blame them. It's because the country did not make any other option. They keep on shipping millions of people to school and waiting for them at the other exits to give them nothing, and they're suffering. And so you don't expect them to do anything else. I mean, like, that's just what's happening. And it bothers me. And I've decided to dedicate the next 20, 30 years of my life to fixing this. And I cannot do it alone, which is why we need more people to join, this mission. And it is a life of sacrifice, which means you have to be sacrificing for the next 20 years and 30 years. If you look at it, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you never knew about Elon Musk. You didn't know him. He was building. 20 years ago, in fact, 10 years ago, you didn't know NVIDIA's CEO. 5 years ago, I bet you didn't know him. But these guys were building. The problem with Nigeria is we want the latest GLE. We want rubbish, nonsense. We'll go around, what am I, like, you see them, they're posting lifestyle, they're posting jelly, they're posting Lamborghini, they're posting nonsense. Things that cannot even, is not up to what these American companies spend hourly. And we are celebrating it. It's a very big problem. But these guys can invest 10, 20, 30 years in building, in research, and then they'll come back and sell it to you, and you consume it. And your own work is to go around and be showing lifestyle. I hate to say it. If you are showing me lifestyle by showing me cars and showing me all the luxury lifestyle, you're broke. I'm sorry. But why we're here is so that we can show you how to participate in the AI economy as a trader. This particular workshop was for traders. We're going to have the developer session, and we're going to have different sessions, right? So we have built those infrastructures. We have from the networking to the security to the supercomputers running the GPUs, so that you can get the AI compute at a very low cost. If you're to subscribe to anti-gravity, Claude, and all those AI models, I'm sure you know how much they charge, right? You can't even do a thing with it. And that's because it is really, really expensive to run them. Very expensive. Most providers now, you have your money. They cannot, they cannot take you because they are booked. They are fully booked. I had a friend that went to China. He said he could not find RAMs to buy because Elon Musk has bought everything. You don't know what's happening. You have no idea. You have no idea. It's going to be untouchable. GPUs, AI, you've not seen it yet. Oil is in the past. Because AI is like everything the world has done in the last 100 years, compressed and sold to you as intelligence. So which means there's going to be a very serious speed in everything. Everything will be reinvented. You just saw the last one that this guy has just announced, Abi, NVIDIA and Microsoft, the Spark laptop that now runs 140 something gigabyte of RAM. And like you can run local models. Like just 5 years ago, that was impossible. So you've not seen anything. So what I urge us to do is, you have to now become intentional about AI. This is about your future. Because soon you can't touch it. Like it is untouchable. Like you will be arrested. First, US had already banned exporting GPUs to China. You're aware? Before they went to China to go and do whatever it is that they did. AI will be used to fund the Antichrist. Just know it. So whatever that sounds like to you, just know it's not a good thing. So what I expect you to do is start looking at your businesses. If you're a trader, if you're building, if you're a startup founder, whatever, you just need to start repositioning your business to leverage AI. And we're actually building a data center. What we have right now is just a prototype, which is just under $3 million. But the data center is going to cost approximately like $1 billion, and that project is going to run for like another 10 years. But by God's grace, we are going to complete it, right? So this is family. You are going to treat this as a membership. It's not something that you just come across easily. I'm telling you, right? Here, just to give you an idea, the least computer to build is $50,000. So we have up to $500,000 in AI, right? So I'm going to stop here so that I don't like take all your time, and then I'll come back with my slide to present to you and tell you the rest of the things that I have to tell you for today. Until then, thank you very much.
Brandon Josh is full of so much energy, so much knowledge. Like I promised you earlier, if you're going to leave this workshop, you're not going to leave the same way you came. It's a promise, it's a trust. So before we get started to the next section, I would like to ask a question. We're actually hearing of the word AI, right? What's the full meaning of AI? Artificial intelligence. Now, we're also hearing of the word agentic AI. Can someone tell me what agentic means? Like, when you hear of the word agentic. Yeah, you know, when we were growing up, there's this same whistle here. You're agent of this. Do you understand? You are what? Agent of this. Now, we're not relating the same word, agent, agentic AI. So what does that mean? If you have the response, you can come. Please clap for him. Thank you.
Hi, good morning. My name is Abubakar Umar, and I think Agentic AI is an AI that is built and specialized for a particular task. So it does one particular thing that you instruct it to do.
Wow, please give him a round of applause. Like, he's 100% accurate and correct. Now, the other part we want to go into now is, we've been hearing of the word AI, right? How smart AI is. For instance, if you open your ChatGPT and you're actually searching for like a question. So when last did you use Google search? In the advent of AI, do you still use Google search?
Yes.
We still use Google search. That is to search for what? For what AI cannot give to you. Like you want to look up something.
But even with Google search, AI is integrated.
Okay, they've also integrated AI into Google search. So now, just to break this down for us, the reason why AI is super intelligent is because of the data we've been using in the past. For example, while growing up, we are used to using WhatsApp for free, right? Even right now, we are still using Gmail for free. We are using so many services for free, right? So who do you think we are paying for these infrastructures? At the end of the day, these data were trained. So we don't have to get shocked when we have the word AI. So the word AI is using what? A lot of data models. And these data models are what you and I have done what? Consumed over the past few years. Yeah, is that correct? Is that correct? Now, we are not bringing this now into trading. Like into trading. If you know you're a trader here, signify, like if you trade, just one person, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please don't be shy, you. Like if you know you're a trader, like I want to know. If you know you're a trader, please signify. That means okay, we just have like 6 or 7 persons. Now the other question I want to ask, if you know you've blown your account before, please signify. I1. I've blown my account before, and you've blown your account before. So have you ever imagined why you're blowing your account before? Like, have you sat down to ask, why am I blowing up my account? Okay, so what's the answer? Come and tell us.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Yeah.
The reason why I blew my account, I think, is as a result of lack of the strategy.
Lack of the strategy.
Strategy and my risk to
Your risk.
My risk strategies and a lot of stuff. My emotions to play along with.
Okay, that is your emotions. Yeah. Okay, please just hold on. I want another answer again. Like, why do you think your account was blown? I have an instance here, and this particular question will be able to connect to you while you're here. Please, I want another. It's a practical session. That's why it's a practical session. Please, I want somebody to come and tell me, like, why do you think you blew your account? Okay, please come.
Well, I think the reason why I blew my account it wasn't just the strategy. Because you're human, you can stay on your computer for a couple of hours and then you get tired. Maybe your eyes start to blink and the rest. So, but when you're there, you start to like get tired of waiting for your strategy to happen. So and then maybe you have trigger fingers and then you execute when you're not supposed to, simply because you're tired and you can't wait for that particular strategy to play out.
Okay, great. Just hold on. So he said it's because of your what? Your emotions and strategies.
Psychology.
And your psychology. Then you said maybe you're human, maybe you actually feel tired. Yeah, are these correct? Yes. They are very correct, right? Yes. Now, I want to ask you a question. How about if you knew where the market will go to before you place a trade? Do you think you'll still blow your account?
No.
No, right? Now, the answer to why you're blowing your account is you did not know where the market is going to before placing that particular trade. That is the answer. So, if you have strong emotion, like even though you're the president of this country, that thing you're doing. Because first, your human mind, right, what you're seeing on the chart, something is backing it up, which is what? Datas. That is why when you open your exchange, you're seeing datas, buy and sell orders. Now, how about if you knew the direction of the market before it takes an action? Do you think you're going to blow your account? No. Same with you. No. Now, he now said maybe human mistake and maybe actually you're tired. Now, I have a solution for you. How about if you have an agent that does this for you, even when you're not active? Now, most of us are used to the word I'm trading bots, right? I'm trading robots. What we are doing here is not trading robots. What we are doing here is you will build your strategies by yourself, like you're building an agent that works for you, not a robot. So, in a nutshell, why you're blowing your account is simple. You do not know the market direction. Because you're seeing the data, but your brain cannot process it all at once. That's why we have technical traders who have, where you use the news. Yeah. Thank you. So, thank you. So, the next section we'll be having is where we'll still bring up esteemed Brainy Josh. He will come and walk us through why we are here. A brief intro of the agentic AI. Words cannot allow me to explain it enough, unlike how he will explain it. So, so can someone help me with my phone? Feature, please, my phone. Now, while he's bringing the phone, let's just do a quick exercise. Can we stretch a bit? Yeah, I know we've been sitting down for so long. Let's just stretch a bit. Thank you. Let's just stretch a bit. Let us stretch a bit. Let's just stretch a bit. All right, thank you. Okay, so before I bring in esteemed Brainy Josh, I would like to walk us through something amazing. Which is 100P. How many of us have heard about 100P prior to now? All right, great. So, you actually have your phones with you, right? Let's just do a quick exercise. Go to 100pay.co. 100pay.co. So, there's a Wi-Fi here. There's an open Wi-Fi here. The Wi-Fi name is Paylink. So, if you do not have data, you can connect to the Wi-Fi. But if you have data, you can just be on your network. I think the network here is very strong. So, open your account. Open your browser. You can go to 100pay.co, or you can download the app from Google Play Store or Apple Store. So once you're here on 100Pay, so now what is 100Pay? Now you may be asking, what is 100Pay? So open your browser, either Google Chrome or the app on your phone, and the app on your phone. So once you're there, there's something you would click on this for business. You will click on for business. So once you click on for business, it will open the business part for you. So 100Pay has two sections. It has the developers part, then it has the business. What is 100Pay for developers? If you're building on the blockchain, for example, a practical scenario can be if you're building on the blockchain, for for instance, and you want to be able to integrate crypto payments and blockchain infrastructure, usually this takes you months to build. And running a node, an example, if I want to send you, that is Bitcoin, for instance, what that means is if you are to integrate that in your application, you have to run a node. And running these nodes are what? Cost intensive. So instead of spending months and configuring these nodes and blowing up so much money before launching to even confirm that your idea is valid, now you can integrate 100Pay. 100Pay allows you integrate crypto payments and blockchain in seconds. What do I mean? The average cost of running a node, let's use BSC, for instance, like if you want to integrate Binance Smart Chain in your application, you are about spinning up your own nodes. Nodes are like more of like a connected computers. That means you have to have your own node that will be listening to these transactions. So you are about spending up a lot of money in your hosting infrastructure running this. But with 100P, you can do this in seconds. In seconds, that means 100P has already done all the integration for you. All you have to do is just plug in this wire the way you have it, and you're already connected. And guess what? Using 100P infrastructure is completely free. Please give a round of applause for 100P. Like, it's completely free. Like, you can do this seamlessly. This means you have more time to validate your market and acquire more users before you think about what? Scale. Then the other part is 100P for business, which can be for individuals who are not developers, who can use 100P. So what can you use 100P for? Now, if I should open the business section, I could see something that says login, right? So I already have an account. I will just click on login. But if you do not have an account, you can click on what? Open an account. Like, it takes just 5 minutes to have your account up and running. So I'll be signing into my account. But before I do that, let me click on open account. Let me click on open account. I think I'm already signed in. Let me sign out. Let me sign out. So once you click on the sign up, you actually see this, right? You've seen this, right? So once you're here, you just enter your first name, last name, phone number, then the next step, your email address, then you will get an OTP code on your email. So I'll be signing in straight to my account. Yeah, so are we good? Are we good? All right, great. So I will give you maybe like 10 seconds to actually create an account. Okay, great. So once you've done that, I will just go back to sign in. Let me sign into my account. So I will do some bit of explanations here. So what can you use 100P for in a nutshell? You can use 100P to receive, or you can use 100P to hold crypto and spend what? Crypto. And 100P allows you feature. Please, can you get me one of the cards? Or two, if possible, the white and the black. Okay, thank you. So 100P allows you to do what? Hold and do what? Spend crypto. Then the next thing you can also do on 100P is to integrate checkout. If you're building an application and you want to integrate checkout where your customer pays you in crypto and you receive the money in your bank account, you can use 100P for that. You can also use 100P to create pay link, and you can also use 100P to manage your portfolio. So I have a card here with me. I have some. So I have two cards here with me, the black and the white card. These cards are premium cards. Now you may be asking, what does this card do? What can you use this card for? You can use this card on your 100p account. What that means is, prior to now, how do you spend your crypto? That means you have to convert it to an exchange, right? Yeah, am I correct? You have to convert it to an exchange. Now, 100p has made it very simple for you to be able to spend your crypto with these cards. With this card, how does that work? Once you get this card, and you activate it on your account, the way you usually activate your normal banking cards. If you have USDT, Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, you can be able to go to a POS stand, your normal POS that uses money point, and press, if you want to withdraw 100,000, and press 100,000. The 100,000 now will be debited from your crypto wallet, and is automatically converted without you having to get a buyer that will convert it. Please give a round of applause. So, it's the first of its kind, and it works super fast. It works super fast. So what we're trying to do is simple. We are trying to make you spend crypto as fiat, as cash. Because one main problem why people don't like holding crypto is the fear that if I want to spend it, I have to get a buyer. But now you can easily just have your card on the go. If you want to get fuel, if you want to buy clothes for your girlfriend, if you want to buy wig for your wife, you can just use the card and do that. So I wouldn't take much of your time. So that is it for now. Do you have any question before we move over to the next session? Do you have any question from my presentation? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? So who would like to get this card after now? Okay, great. So there's a stand at the back. Yeah, you can actually make an inquiry on the card and get the card immediately. You can activate it instantly. Once you have your account ready. Now, it's not just only crypto. You can also spend your Naira. We have a dedicated bank account. We're in partnership with a bank. So you can fund your Naira account as you use with your normal bank. And you can also have your crypto assets stored. Okay, we have a question.
So after making the deposits into...
So you can use the mic, so...
Yeah. So after making the deposits into the 100p account, which is your USDT or USDC, whichever one. Let's say, okay, you don't want to use that to run your transactions anymore. Is it possible to send back the USDC or USDT back to your wallet?
Okay, great. Thank you for that question. So if I'm to get you clearly, you actually sent USDC to your wallet, right? And then you actually don't want to spend the USDC with the card or on the platform. Yeah, you could easily still send it back to any platform at all and then use it. Do you have another question? Do you have another question? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So while we wait for esteemed Brady Judge to come up, I would like us to see a video.
Your money which always arrives to bank account real time. So I, as a crypto holder, I probably just walk into your business.
Who has opened an account already? Okay, great. So I guess you love the flow, right? Okay, so yeah, so can we proceed to our dashboard? So we're actually on our dashboard screen, right? Why is the room cold? I'm doing some exercise, or should I tell them to off the AC so that here can be hot? The atmosphere has to be charged up. So are we on our dashboard already?
Yes.
Yeah, so I also advise you to download the app on your phone so that you can have push notifications when you have some important notifications so you don't miss them. So while we're on our account, I want to talk about staking. So guys, before I proceed to the staking, how many of us has used an exchange before? We understand what the word staking means. Hello. Yeah, how many of us have traded on an exchange before, prior to now? So how many of us have staked before? So how has the staking experience been like? Easy. You actually profited from it, right? Okay, great. So you can actually stake. You can actually stake directly on 100p as well. So how do you do that? So on your 100p dashboard, you can actually proceed to finance, but if you're using your phone, that is like the second menu, finance. Yeah, have you seen it?
Yes.
It's called finance or finance. So that is the second menu. So it will actually show you the list of your assets that you have on your dashboard. So I have I'll be staking with my USDC account. I'll be staking with my USDC account. So once you're there, all you have to do is to click on what? Stake. Yeah, so have you seen this? Hello? This room is too cold. Sweet sound, can we turn off the AC for 10 minutes? Can we turn off the AC for 10 minutes? Alright, great. No, I'm just joking. Like, the room is too cold. Are you waiting for the trading session? Are you waiting for the trading session? Alright, great. So, we'll be going into the trading session, but most importantly, everything about the trading. So, this is more of like a crash flow or a course for you to understand how it works. So that by the time you start trading, you wouldn't have this so difficult using. So once you're on the stake, now all you have to do is to do what? Enter the amount you would like to do what? Stake. Is to do what? Enter the amount you would like to do what? Stake. So once you've done the stake, every single thing works automatically. So you remember, the first thing you have to do is get your 100p account working, verify your KYC. KYC takes less than 1 minute to actually verify. And you can always open your Naira bank account where you can send in fiat, your normal Naira. And you can also create different wallet addresses for the different networks that you can be able to hold and do what? Receive crypto. So once you're done with that, you can head over to the 100p stand at the back. The team will be able to issue you a card. And I would like you to try out the card experience. And one most important thing about using 100p card is, as you're making withdrawals, as you're spending, you're having what? Discounts. So let's say, for instance, you spent in 1 million naira, you can have a good percentage of amount back on your account as a cashback. So since we're using POS to do withdrawal, we usually have cashback. So, and on the 100p card, we have two types of cards. The Naira, like the card that works within Africa, and the one that works internationally. What that means is, if you're traveling to US, you do not have a bank account in those countries, you can just load up your account with crypto and move to these countries. So any place Visa is accepted and MasterCard cards are accepted, you can as well use the pay card. You can as well use the pay card. You're not clapping. You're not clapping. I've actually had the experience. And when I traveled out, yeah, I know I had issues from spending money. Like, you have to get some registration before you can even get a bank account. But with this, once you have your account already, regardless of if you're visiting the country for the first time, if you have any registration number with them, the card works globally. So you have the two types, the one you can spend within Africa and one that you can spend outside of Africa. So it's just very similar. So just imagine you're going to vacation with your wife. You can easily just take your card with you and spend. Because by the time you start converting your monies to, for instance, if you want to convert your naira that is in China to their currency, you're already losing some money in this in exchange. Like you're already losing a good amount of money. But with your 100p, like you're not converting, you're not doing anything. Spend the money, make the money, and do what? Spend the money. So it's just that seamless. And I would encourage you to try it out. Like try it out and share the word with your friends, because most of these things we're sharing are what closed doors. Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause to esteemed Brady Josh while he comes up.
So I'm still not 100% ready for you guys, but I'm just going to give you what I have right now, and then I'll have to come back. Okay, so I'll just talk about agentic trading. But before I go into this, I'll just talk about the concept, and I think I just wanted to shed more light on the pay card thing and why it's important. So, the reason why we're here is we want to make money, right? According to Honor. I got your name already. Thank you. So, pay card. You guys know about the new tax law and all of that stuff, right? Good. So you can actually use pay card to not lose a lot of money to the government that is not doing anything with your money, right? Okay. So how it's going to happen is this. So after our agentic trading session, at the end of the day, when you make your money, you don't want to start paying government tax because they did not sit up with you. Like, they are not here. So why are they collecting your money? Okay. So pay card, for example, how I use it is I have my money staked in, let's say, Bitcoin, for example. And I don't want to start converting Bitcoin all the time, right? Or it could be USDC, depending on what I want to stake, or it could be P. And whenever I want to buy something, I just use my card, or I do a bank transfer from my 100p portfolio app. And now it shows as a credit. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is a loan I took. So it's not taxable, right? So when I swipe my card on my log, when I'm doing my tax reporting, is a loan. It's credit. You can't tax it, right? Now, at least we have a lawyer in this building. I hope am I correct? Okay. So now how it works is simple. You trade, you withdraw to your 100p, right? And instead of, the thing is, the moment you withdraw that money to your bank account, it's taxable. So what you just do is you just convert it into another asset. It could be pay, it could be USDC, like a stable asset or whatever it is you want to use. And then you leave it there. You want to buy fuel, you either do a transfer or use your card. At the end of the day, if 100 million naira moved through your account in a month, you don't pay any tax because you've not liquidated. Now, the thing is, government is taxing you how much? How much are they taxing on? What's the monthly? Is it monthly or yearly now? Yearly. How many percent? Depends on the amount. How many? Okay, let me just give you on average. Let's say the government will tax you 30%, right? Let me tell you how 100p can save you that money and even make you more money. Let's assume you converted that asset into an asset like Pay, for example, or Bitcoin. Let me use Bitcoin that you all know. So I converted, let's say, $10,000 to my Bitcoin and I left it there. And the yield, and I staked it. Bitcoin yield, I don't know how much, but let me just use Pay because Pay is 24% yield a year, right? That is based on your stake assets. That's minus the appreciation that may happen on the asset. So if the asset was tracking at $1 at January and in December it's tracking at $2, it means your $10,000, is it 10,000 I said? Yeah, your $10,000 is now $20,000, right? Good. And then you still get to earn extra 24% on the 10K. I mean the 20K now, I don't know. 10K. So of course it grows because month A could have been $1, month B could have been 1.5. All right. So at the end of the year, you have 24% of your 10K, for example, right? So let's just put that at $3,000 extra plus the extra 10K, that's $13,000. So you have a total of $23,000, right? Now, you don't get to pay tax because you've not liquidated. So anytime you want to buy, we give you a credit card that you use, and then you pay us 3% every month for the credit that we give to you. Do you understand? So instead of selling those assets every month or every time you wanted to use them, you just took a loan and give us back. If it's 10,000 naira you spent, you just give us back 3% on 10,000 naira at the end of the month. Is that correct? So did you see how you save your 30%? Instead of giving government that money, you still kept it. So you can keep it up for your children and your grandchildren. Depending on the person that sells it, they pay the tax. Do you understand? I don't even learn something though. Yeah. So pay card is really, really important. And I'll just we started building pay card project in 2024. So the young guy that you saw there, that's not me. That's somebody else from back then. Yeah. Yeah. So it was a very challenging project. So the Visa card, it's $1,000 a year you pay to get the Visa card, like the very basic one, and it works all around the world. However, you still have to be on a wait list for it. You apply, and then we check if you meet our requirements before we give it to you, because we don't have too many of it, right? So at the time, we only ordered 3,000 pieces of that card, and that card you can swipe $1 million at once. Yeah. So if you want more than 1 million, come and talk to me. Yes, sir. Okay, so that's about P card. For the Naira card, like, I don't think there's anything. Have you seen anything like that in Nigeria? You've not. That's because it's actually very, very unique. So that's one reason why you need to get the pay card. And the staking platform is something that you need to use. So, but I'll just run through my slide, and I'll come back for the part where you can all participate. So, do I even read this slide? So, agentic trading. So, not a bot that follows rules, an AI that reasons, adapts, trades towards a goal, and how traders use it to stay profitable. So, I'll just give us some. I don't know, when Ugoma was asking how many traders are in the room, I didn't see a lot of hands up. So I think I'll ask my own version. So if you have ever opened a Forex broker account, please let me see your hand. Hey, now we are talking. So if you have ever given somebody money to trade, let me see your hand up. Oh, I can see 2 hands. Okay. Ugomat asked if you've ever blown your account. I wanted to see everybody's hand up. Like, so, what are we now doing here? Okay. So, if you are new to trade, you've not traded before, let me see your hand up. So, some people's hand is not going up. That means, okay. There's a lot of emotions here right now. Some people may have blown their account last night, but you're welcome. I'll start by telling you an example, a story. The reason why this whole thing started. Remember, I'm the good guy. If you have seen my video, I'll tell you I'm the good guy, right? because brothers, they have dealt with us. Now, between the year 2024 and 2025, those 2 years, right, I lost at least $500,000. I'm not even joking. The one that one of the companies even got shut down by SEC US. The other one was to XNES. Do you understand? You know XNES. So only them alone, I gave them $300,000. Do you get? It's very, very painful. So allow me to express myself. It's not easy. If you've lost $500,000, you can tell me to keep quiet. Very, very painful. So, but it was not funny, right? Because it affected a whole lot of things that we wanted to do. right? And I had to sit back and think again. I'm like, what's really happening here? Like, what is really happening here? There's something they're not telling us. So that made me go back to do my research. And I found out that we've been lied to a lot of time. Like, I found so many things that was not even very, very transparent at all. But they just keep on funding these influencers that you see online, and they're showing you the Lamborghinis, they're showing you the lifestyle, but they're not telling you the truth. The truth is, if you trade with chat, forget your technical analysis. Whatever you analyze it, that account will blow. If you like, you made, as I am here, I just made $1 million last night, it will blow. I'm never joking, no. Ha. I have a lot of people that have given up on trading. Me, I gave up. I told people, I said, there's nothing anybody in this life that is using chat to trade. You want to tell me I'll carry money and give you to trade? It's not possible. You know what I'm saying? So I had my own share. But then I had to leverage on what I know, my own strength. My strength is in engineering. I have at least 8 years of experience as an engineer, right? And I'm not just an engineer. I'm a billionaire engineer. So if we can put it like that, right? So we've made billions engineering. So we're not just engineers. You can just call me like a businessman. We just know how to turn things into money. Do you understand? So, but still on the engineering part. So before the AI boom, we already had at least 6 years plus writing code. And not just writing code, like building products. And we've been in the finance space. That's why you are seeing other people everywhere. That's because this workshop was not supposed to happen. We were supposed to move it again, but we just said, okay, let's just happen, right? We are not still ready. The network providers could not deliver on their end. GPUs could not arrive on time. A lot of that stuff. It's very, very scarce. It's difficult to source, actually. One GPU goes for around $30,000, right? And we need to rack a lot of that for you. I mean, you should clap for me now. It's not easy. Thank you. Okay, so today, I'll just give you a heads up. We're going to have a session where we'll prepare you for the next workshop. And I think we're going to host the next one maybe on Saturday, this Saturday. If you're going to have time to come here on Saturday, let me see your hand, please. Okay. That's everybody's coming, right? Okay, you're not coming. Let me see your hand. So that will host a private one for you. Pay me $20,000 to come to your house. Okay, I'm coming. I like money. Okay. So I'll work with the team. We'll see if we can pick a date this week, if it's possible. And we're going to have another workshop where you come with your laptop. Because, only this guy came with a laptop. I was expecting to see everybody with their laptops. So your laptop is here. If you have a laptop, let me see your hand. Oh, sorry. 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 Okay. Fine, that's also still good. I'll still give you updates that you need to have. So, so for this workshop to work, I'll tell you how the whole thing works and it's still possible. So your AI agents, like your normal AI, like your ChatGPT now, your Gemini, and name them. The reason why they work and the reason why they're very intelligent is because of the models. That's the large language models. But the problem is, these models are very expensive, right? They charge you $20 a month, yet you can't even prompt for 1 hour. Now, talk more of running agentic trading algorithms on it. They will just disappear in a minute. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why we had to do the work of building the server itself, the supercomputer, and I already have a couple of those things running. So by Saturday, we'll be able to give you access to infinite compute, unlimited. Do you know what that means? Please, that's where you clap. Thank you. Yeah. For that to be possible, let me give you numbers so that when you are clapping, you clap well, right? For that to be possible, at least $500,000 needs to be put down. Hey, if you don't clap, you don't get credit. I told you. Well, that is just GPUs alone. We don't talk about network. We don't talk about the other things. So it costs a lot of money, right? That's why I told you my name is Mr. Compute. Now you know why. Yeah, thank you for that. So I'll just run you through what this thing is and how it works. So now imagine if your chat GPT had the ability to observe the market 24/7. Do you think it would be profitable with how much intelligence it has? Right? Because everything you ask it does it. If you're an engineer, it writes code, it does everything, right? Now, that is something ChatGPT does not have. And that's why since Miracle, when did you come over to? Was that October? October. This guy is to clap for Miracle. I'll tell you why. All right. So since October last year, right, we had to bring in the team to Abuja because I could not move like that anymore. And we have been burning every night to make this possible till date. And yet, it is not ready yet. You have to clap. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, brothers. Like, it's a lot of money. Like, you don't understand. Okay, I'll give you the numbers. Don't worry. Now, ChatGPT does not have it, but we have it to give it to you. But we'll just show you small thing now. You understand? Thank you. Okay, so now, ChatGPT, if you tell it right now, say, analyze Bitcoin markets, give me a signal. What will it tell you? How many of you have tried it? You've tried it. I'm very sure you've tried it. I can point at that person that have tried it. You've tried it. It will tell you, please, I need a screenshot. Draw first. Yes, now. He said, give me a screenshot. I now give it a screenshot. I now do one or two things. You copy that and put boom. The money has disappeared. You can't even ChatGPT. So we saw that that's a big problem. And I think that it is not fair to ask human beings to be analyzing charts that thousands of computers are making. Thousands of computers are placing thousands of trades per second. You're asking a human being to draw graph. What are you analyzing? Are you President Trump? You're not Trump. It's only Trump that can analyze the market and take his signal because he's sure he will sure die. Right? Even if I don't trust Trump anymore, he took my money and ran campaign. Did you buy Trump coin? You didn't buy Trump coin? Yeah. No. Wait. If you did not buy Trump coin, let me see your hand. You did not buy. You say okay. Trump coin. Let me tell you, it was a very serious matter. I was in my house one evening. One of my investors called me. I said, "Hey, Josh." I said, "Sir." He said, I need some money. I want to buy Trump coin." I said, "Hey." I said, "Okay. Sir, this coin, wait, is it real?" I had to now pay attention to it. I was now waiting. And I went to check. Trump tweeted it. I said, "Sir, Trump tweeted this 17 hours ago. All the money in Silicon Valley is inside this thing." The coin was already at $22 at the time we were talking. I said, "Sir, this is too dangerous." He told me he's sure that he has inside information. This coin is going to $100. I said, "Okay." I had spare $33,000. I said, "Okay, if I move this $33,000 inside this knife, by the time I get to $100, I'll be..." Guys, this is not a joke. I'm not even joking. I said, "Sir, but I think you should wait till this coin will come down." He said, it's just, the money is nothing to them. Don't worry. They don't care about it. I said, "Okay." I had to now give him the one I had readily available. I had to help him because he has to send it to somebody in the US to buy it, right? So I did the transfer for him. So I now sat down and observed the market. I said, "No, I can't buy this coin at $22. It's too dangerous." And I now started trading the futures, riding the waves. I made a lot of money, right? That I was riding the wave. I was making. I said, "Okay, sharp. On Sunday, greed. I was analyzing the market when Trump wants to take profit. Pastor was preaching. I was seated there, like where you are seated right now. I was seated on point. Pastor is like, yes, sir, I've entered long. 10x, 20, 40x, what am I even saying? Entered. First one went. Entered again. Go. Come down, buy. When I enter sell. Okay. I lost till like when I was down on $5,000. I said, what was happening here now? I deposited more. Wiped, cleared. I said, okay, I cannot lose. I was selling the market. The market bought till $70. I'm not joking. You don't understand? I was selling market from 22 to 70. Do you understand what that means? Your money is gone. Then I now went at $70. I said, okay. He says, are you sure? He said, I'm sure. I said, okay. At least, maybe from 70 to 100, I'll collect my money from Trump. I went. I bought bulk so that I can recover my money. Man, brothers and sisters, I sold at $8. Do you understand? you have no idea. I sold that coin at $1. And men and brethren, that coin is currently $2. President Trump. And you're analyzing market. I just had to tell you that story, right? I'm coming from experience, so don't worry. Whatever I'm telling you, take it to the ATM, but you will withdraw. Not like MC, Mitch Abiwot, that will give you updates that you cannot withdraw from. Hallelujah. All right, so I just had to tell you that story so you understand how serious this thing is, right? So this market that you're seeing, you have hedge funds in it. You have banks in it. You have big institutions that are moving billions of dollars. So what you are just trading is you're just speculating, like you're just trying to live, like gain exposure. Like you're just trying to say, oh, maybe Bitcoin is going to move from this to that, or gold will move from this to that. That's what you're doing, nothing else. When they want it to move, they move it. Hallelujah. Sorry, I'm using hallelujah, but we're together. So now, what we are just doing now is we would show you how to build a trading agent that can connect to the order book, which means before the trade is executed, you have some milliseconds to look at it. I did not say seconds, I said milliseconds. Because that is what they trade on. You are there before you're empty and allow the updates to reach you. Account is gone. Yes, actually. So now, one of the reasons why you can't get this directly is because you need to have deals with those exchanges. And those deals is in millions of dollars. That is, with your $1 million, you are still begging for access. Talk of the co-hosted one where you are directly on their network, which means you get to see the trade before any other person does. That's the kind of things we're giving to you. And that's where you should clap. Okay. Thank you. So now, let's say you have the data. What do? Your brain cannot process it. Right? Let's say you have the internet speed to deliver you that data that fast. Your brain can still handle it, right? Awesome. And for us to even make that available for you, we had to work with Huawei and Airtel together. Right now, they are still setting up the network. Do you understand? And I know how much we are paying for the bandwidth alone. Not to talk of the dishes, because they had to set up our own towers for us. So your data can travel very fast and hit that machine and back to you within a second. That's why you should clap. Hey, money went down there. This is how I'm telling you like this now. We've carried somebody's GLE and put inside. Carry somebody's G-Wagon, put inside. Carry somebody's... So I'll carry somebody's Rolls Royce and put inside. And it's still not enough. Right? That's the kind of stuff that inspires me. And by God's grace, we are going to finish this project. Right? Yes. So when you are praying, add me your prayer because I'm with your money now. Yes. Okay. So now let's assume we sorted out the network. You need the compute. Now let me tell you what compute is. If you had a network that was streaming you tens of thousands of trades every second, how do you analyze it within that 1 second and make a decision? That becomes a question of how much RAMs and GPUs you have. So that's where a supercomputer comes into play. And that's exactly what we are doing. So we are putting those supercomputers on the network so that on the same network that your trade arrives, on that same network, your intelligence, your GPU sits, your agent is there to analyze it very fast. And then tells you buy or sell. And don't worry, you don't need to be like our gentleman there who is just a human being and will slip off and will not see the signal. That's where your trading agent comes in. So when he tells your agent buy, your agent says chill. It takes that signal and give it into an LLM that analyzes it, collects market sentiment, check, is this a good signal before it even gets executed? And you are not in the loop. So it places the trade for you, monitors our trades, knows when to move your stop losses and your take profits and when to exit it. Somebody should clap. I don't know if I have traders in this house. If I had traders in this house, some people will be jumping right now. You don't understand what I'm saying. Like, I'm serious. Oh no, why are you looking at me like that? Honor is just waiting. Eh? Honor, how much have you blown this year? Hallelujah. Okay. So I'm telling you, right? So it's a very serious matter. So when your LLM analyzes this thing and then gives it to the algorithm or the quant bot or whatever, and the trades get executed, and all you just have to do is wake up in the morning and just look at your trading balance, and you're either in profit or you're trying to get into profit. No, you're in loss. Don't worry. Are we together? Yeah. So I don't know if I'm being too technical for some people, right? But I'm going to pause here and I'm going to take some questions before I continue. Or should I just continue? That means we should take questions. I think that's what it means. So does anybody have any question for me at this point? Please. I think you may have to come forward, or should I come to you? Yeah. Thank you.
So, my question is in regards to the brokers. So, do you have a particular broker we're going to use, or is it that any broker of our choice we could actually use it?
Wonderful. Thank you very much. This guy is always on point. He asks very valid question. You understand? Any other person? Any other question? Okay. No, you just like step a little bit, yeah. Thank
Good
you.
afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon.
Is regarding his own question. Most brokers don't accept all these AI generated
Yeah.
in this.
Okay.
So I just want to ask, how do you want to use it?
Okay, sharp. Thank you very much. Any other question? Very, very valid question. So we have some low-key traders here. So I'll just take their two questions. For this to be possible, since 2024 till date, we have been working with the SEC, right, to collect a license that we can build and operate a Naira liquid exchange. That means you no longer need to buy USDT. We removed all the friction. How to drop this mic? You need to clap. But I'm telling you that we carry somebody's Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, everything. We compressed it inside this thing. You don't understand. Very powerful. They're clapping because you know what I'm saying. And it costs a lot of money. From that time that young guy was talking, that he was already on, right? It's more than 2 years now. Think about 2 years, right? And we just got the approval to launch the exchange. Men and brethren, clap. So that's why I said that you are in this room. You are one of the very first set of people to get these updates, and you have to capitalize on it, right? So by the time you're coming to the next workshop, you're coming with information that other people don't have. And we're also launching a Naira stablecoin. Yeah. Thank you. Massive things that only we can do, and by God's grace, right? Yeah. So if you don't know what that means, USDT moves hundreds of billions of dollars every day, and Nigeria alone contributes to a very huge percentage of that volume, which means a lot of money is being left on the table. And so you want to move from your Naira to USDT before one boy in Bybit to collect your money and he's not picking your call. And you now get the USDT. You now go and enter the trade. Hallelujah. Then Bybit will now hold you down, collect their own. You are gone. So it took a lot of effort and work to make this possible. And a lot of people have joined the team during the process. A lot has left. But we are still standing strong. Just so that you can make your $1 million. Yeah. Thank you. So you are not going to need Xness. Neither would you need Binance or Bybit. But if you want to use it on Bybit and Binance, you're your own. Yeah. So I'm going to be showing you the exchange soon, right? And how you're going to be able to use it. However, you can't still use it today. So which means you have to join the wait list. But by Saturday, you'll be able to start placing trades. But we're going to have a close community. Please join that gentleman and clap. You need to be clapping. You don't understand. This is money that somebody would have used. You marry, you buy a house, you buy Lamborghini, you buy Urus, and you born children. It has not finished. You go and pay their tuition fee till they graduate 20 years later. They're still going to school. But the money has not finished. Telling you. Yeah. Yes. Welcome, sir. I think I'm seeing somebody that I know at the back. Good day, sir. Welcome. So, very honored to have you. I'm sure some of you are just seeing me for the first time, right? I mean, you guys don't know me. And that's because there are some things that when you are doing, you just need to keep it on the low. Do you understand? And I'll be very happy to carry you all along till this thing takes off. So which means, thank you. Yeah. So the exchange is like Binance Exchange, like futures, like Binance Exchange and Bybit, like Binance, both futures and spot. You'll be able to trade it on the exchange. Now, it's not going to be tracking USDT, but it'll be tracking XNGN. So you can just go to xngn.ng right now on your browser to access to see what the platform that has a stable coin. And what XNGN is just a Naira stable coin that would enable cross-border settlement and will allow you gain the exposure of global assets and other commodities without having to go through USDT. So what that means is just deposit your Naira and then you convert it to XNGN and then you just start trading on the same platform. And when you are done, you withdraw it where? To your 100p. And then you get a card that the government cannot see what's happening. Somebody's in power. Yeah, we have free Wi-Fi for you guys. It's 100p HQ, pay link. I think it's here you can connect, right? So there's a lot that is happening. I'm not even sure we are supposed to be recording this thing, but we're just going to try. So I'm not done, no. I'm not done. We also have a community for you. It's not Telegram, it's not WhatsApp, it's not all those ones that you know. We built a unique community, a place where investors, traders, and finance people can talk and share valuable information. It's not all those TikTok dances. That place is. I don't want to have issues with some people here, but I cannot last in that app for more than 5 minutes. X is the worst.
The only place I can even use for a while is Instagram, because my algorithm is trained for many years now. It knows what to show me and what not to show me. Even sometimes I get tired. And let me tell you what inspired the building of the Portfolio X platform, or more. They're all in the plan, right? So you can actually install it on your phone. It's Portfolio X, like Portfolio X network. Just go to your app store, your Play Store, you see it, you sign up. So, um, I don't know if do you guys know what is being done to Nigeria? They are funding stupidity. You don't know, or you just think everybody woke up today and became content creator. It started 8 years ago. You don't know. So it takes a lot of time to even reset something like this. And outside Nigeria, in like the other countries like America, you have people who are constantly like discussing money. If me and you start discussing money every day for the next 1 year, you'll be rich. Oh. You have money. Everything you be thinking about every day will be money. Am I lying? But if you're always you'll be laughing. You're laughing for hours. And you forget you have house rent to pay. You forget everything and you're laughing, and then you get burnt out, and then you go and sleep. And you come out, you wake up and then you now post on your status one motivational what I don't know. You post it. And then it continues like that, and it continues like that. So now they have to be a detoxification process. And that's why we built the 100 Portfolio X platform. So in that one platform, you'll be able to access your exchange, you'll be able to communicate, join communities, other groups where investors are discussing. Be there. Wake up in the morning. Open it first before you open your TikTok. At least you see updates from other people. If you post rubbish there, it's me that will block you. I'll use my hand, block you and delete your account. Hallelujah. So it's very important. It's a very long process. So I'm inviting you to become a family member. Do you understand what that means? It means that you become an advocate for a better Nigeria. Right? Thank you so much for that clap, right? So I know Gomat was begging me not to talk too much, but have I exhausted my I'm exhausted by time. Okay. What do you see on this slide? This is my slide. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this slide in the community, right? So just download the Portfolio X app, sign in, you'll see Tryybe Network Community at the top. Join. Then I'm going to drop this update there. And then you'll be able to go through my slide in your quiet time and understand the whole thing from the beginning to the end. And we'll also be, yes. It's a, okay. Portfolio X, where is it now? Okay, still indexing. Okay, for App Store, I think you'll see this. Network is slow. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So find that on for iPhone users, just type Portfolio X Network. On Android, Portfolio X Network, you see the same icon. Have you seen it? Mm-hmm. So just install it and join that community, right? So yes, so we are going to be sharing all the materials that you're going to use to prepare for the workshop on Saturday. Are we together? Hello? Yeah? Yeah, okay, you are going to be able to, we're going to share all the materials that you need for the workshop. So like, there are going to be like guides that you can follow. Yeah, and I was telling you something earlier. So you can go to nanochat.io on your phone. It will also be accessible from the Portfolio X platform. Let me tell you what NanoChat is. NanoChat is the chat GPT that can see your market. Do you understand? I'll demo it for you now. Clap, 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 clap. Okay, I'm just going to sign in. Oh, Miracle, you already signed in with Google back. Okay. Let me just show you something quick. Something quick. But don't go and tear it or I'll block you. Okay, so I can just say to my NanoChat right now. Okay. Hey, Nano, pull the Bitcoin market data and analyze them. Let's see what it will do, if you can find it. Miracle. Okay, I think I was not supposed to demo this one for you, Sha, but not found. Did we decommission it? Okay. Scout? Okay. Are you happy you came for this workshop? Is it watch time? Okay. So that means if I tell you to pay for this workshop now, you pay. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, you don't have to pay. I'm a billionaire. Do you understand? I'm very humble, but I'm a billionaire. Do you understand? Yeah. Because I mean, to pull this off, you have to be a billionaire, brother. Okay, Miracle. Okay, guys, so I think the models are not online. Yeah, it's overloaded. Yeah, so let's leave it. So, however, I have previous conversations here with it. Let's say Bitcoin futures market data. You can see this conversation I was having in NanoChat a while ago. So I said to it, pull the Bitcoin futures market data, the depth should be 10, and analyze it. It did not tell me to go and do screenshot too. It went on, pulled the app it needs to do that, the service, and then analyzed all the available endpoints. As you can see, some of them, you have things like getting balances, market orders, and all that. Then he pulled the data, and then he started going through it. You can see Bitcoin USDT perpetual market, right? And then he was going through it and all that, and I had to provide it some test API keys, and until this point. So the work is still in progress. But I just have to, unfortunately, this workshop had to happen like this. We did not plan it. I woke up next to the door. I didn't even know I slept off, but I was walking till this morning. Everybody was walking. Miracle was lying down like this. And we're like, no. Lying down on servers and computers, just so that we can come here today, right? So, yeah, clap, please. Thank you. So, but don't worry. Trust me. By Saturday, we are going to bomb. So, we are going to bomb the internet. Yeah. So, NanoChat to be ready by Saturday for you to be able to use. That is live actually. It's just that is at capacity right now. Yeah. So, and that is the problem we are trying to solve with the GPUs. Do you understand? Right. So now, you need compute to analyze it. So we are going to give you the compute. We are going to give you the AI credit to analyze the market and run it. Yeah. Thank you. But it's only for 2 hours or 3 hours. Or let's say the workshop is going to last for 4 hours next week, Saturday. During that period, you're not going to pay to access it. But however, it's not going to be as high as the, what do you call it? OpenAI and all that. It's heavily subsidized. All thanks to Tryybe. So now you get the concept of Tryybe, right? So Tryybe makes things possible. It brings things that are unreachable to you. Hallelujah. Last year, it was to displaced families. This year, now, we are bringing it to traders. We are bringing it compute. We are bringing compute and intelligence to you. It's not easy now. Clap now. Should I go? But I have to go. Okay. So we are going to make NanoChat available by Saturday. We are going to make the exchange available to by Saturday. But before you leave, I'm going to put up the waitlist link. It is important for you to be on the waitlist because that's the only way we can know. So because what we want to do next week is we have to make availability for your credit and everything you would use. So remember, you would need credit for NanoChat. You would need compute credit. These are two different things, right? So now, I want you to do something. When you sign up on the 100x, I've mentioned the name. All right, 100x. All right, it's called 100x, right? So when you sign up, you are going to invite a friend to move up the wait list because the wait list is going to grow very fast. So we're only going to be able to provide some, I don't know, for some people. But now, I'm saying, as a member of the family, you have to go and spread the news. Hallelujah. Okay. So you invite more people and just be on the wait list so that when we are launching, we're not going to accommodate everybody, actually. We'll start with only members of our workshop, which means you need access. So we now grant you access so that we can scale. Are we together? If we just open it to hundreds of thousands of people, what is going to happen? It will overload, right? So that's exactly what we are going to do. So before you leave, right, Ugomat is going to come back on stage. We're going to put the link up. Just scan it. Oh, sorry, you're going to like sign up and then join the wait list. Then I'll show you. You're already on the Portfolio X app, right? All right. So be on the app. Join that community. Have you seen the Tryybe? Let me show you. All right. So once you go there, at the top here, you just keep scrolling to your right. You should see Tryybe. Well, are you seeing it? Are you here? Have you seen what I'm seeing? So scroll that communities area. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. It's supposed to be it's the last one, right? Okay, however, I'm already in the chat, so I'll just go to messaging here. Under messaging, you can see my Tryybe network group. So I want you to keep this group active for me. Every morning when I see your message, to motivate me. Are we together? To motivate the team to get to work and get what we need to get done. Right? So you can send voice notes, you can join group calls. Yeah, I mean, it's like your Telegram ported inside here. Your WhatsApp, everything. You don't need to go too far. So you can join those group calls there. And there's a lot of features here. Just try it out. You can, yeah. I think Ugumat sent a voice note here yesterday.
I'm glad to be on this group.
Are you hearing it?
Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. Right. Yeah. So join the community. Like, I want to see the number going up. Why am I only seeing one member? Ugumat, have you joined? Have you joined? Don't miss it, though. But why am I not seeing Miracle? Mukti, are you here? Josh, are you here? Okay. How about you? How about you? Okay, send messages. I want to be seen. Just please, just type your name so I get to know you by your name. Just if you are here, send a message. Joy, are you here? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Joy. Um. Okay. Just keep them coming. Right. Okay, Ugumat. Should I finish this session or you want to come and continue it? Okay. So please send messages here. So this is where we're going to keep updates. The WhatsApp group that we added you to is just to make mobility easy. Like, I don't know, you getting here easier for you. But this is where everything will happen. This is where I'll be sending the materials, the deck, and when the wait lists, during the workshop, this is where everything will happen. So you can also invite your friends to join the community. That is for the workshop, right? So when you're coming next week, come with more people. However, we had over 300 people who signed up for the workshop. But Abuja was just about, I think, less than 100. Lagos is calling us more than Abuja people is calling us. So I don't know what people are doing. I'm not even joking. I can show you the list. 300 plus. So let's make this room full by Saturday. Come with your friends and come on time. So for now, I think I'm done here. Is there anything I was supposed to tell you? I said I will tell you that I've not told you. What? Pay card. No, I spoke about pay card. What else? I think that a lot of the things that I was meant to talk about today are all technical stuff. And unfortunately, I can't show you anything technical right now because you can't make use of it. Are we together? So please, Ugomat, please come. I want to drink water. No, don't worry. I'll drink when I go. So thank you very much, guys, for having me. I'll be back up briefly for about a minute or two before we go. So let me just get your wait list ready for you to join. Is that okay? Thank you very much.
With a standing.
Thank you.
Please give esteemed Brandy Josh a ticked. There's something for everyone that is here. Like there's something for everyone. Please do well to indicate your attendance so we can be able to track and follow up. Okay. So just to confirm again, have we all joined the group? We've all joined the group. Okay, great. And I'm just trying to check through what we have next on our list. Okay, so we're meant to have a practical session, but we really tried our best to be able to put up everything together. So on our next physical workshop, these settings will not be like this. Like there will be table. It's hands-on practical, so you can come with your laptop, your tablet, and your gadgets. Let's pump the market. Like let's make good amount of money. Just like our brother said, we are here to do what? Make more money. Make good money or what? Make a lot of money. Yes, we are here to make a lot of money. And okay, so um, the next section is meant to be Q&A, but since you say there are no questions, would move over to the next section. So, esteemed Brainy Josh, so we'll be welcoming him on set again, but but while we do that, we're able to get a clear picture on the agentic trading, like what the workshop is about. Is the information clear? So now I have a question to ask. What exchange are you going to be using for the agentic trading? Was that communicated? Was that communicated? You say what? Thank you. Very active. This row is very active. Oh. This row is very, very active. You're here for the money. I like that. Like, I love that. I actually love money. Oh. Like, anything that's to do with money. Like, I love money. So, since we're actually going to be using 100x, before you leave, you also join the 100x waitlist. You also join the 100x waitlist. You can also do the registration by the stand. So, I have another question. Can someone tell me what Portfolio X is about? Like, in summary, what is Portfolio X?
Well, it's a decentralized social media platform to hide information, basically. Yeah.
That is to hide financial information. You have to be precise. To hide information, basically. So who else can tell me what Portfolio X is? Okay.
This is where investors and other people that has to do with trading idea come together to share information.
Okay, great. So what we're doing with Portfolio X, or why Portfolio X, is that, for instance, I'm not very active on Twitter. Why am I not active on Twitter? Or if you even open your social media platform, you will see some influencers who are showing off some lifestyle. There's a particular guy that sells car on social media. He actually came out to the public and was complaining. What was the complaint? He said, so many of our celebrities we admire buy cars on loan and unable to pay back. So the main reason for Portfolio X is to curb those noise. Let's look at what is important. For instance, if you open your social media now, I'm sure you're seeing some ads where you're seeing some person driving Range Rover and how did you make $100,000 from the market? Have you seen those ads before? Do you know that I find those ads irritating? You and I know the truth. If you're going to make, for instance, $100,000 showing off that lifestyle, like, it's going to be evident. For instance, those that has money, you hardly see Dangote showing off his jets. You hardly see Tony Elumelu doing that. And you hardly see Brainy Josh showing off what he has. That is where you clap. Like, you hardly see most of those things. Why? This is to help our generation. For instance, I usually tell people, if you're going here to trade because you want to make money overnight, it's not for you. You have to build your momentum. You have to build your strategy. Like what esteemed Brainy Josh here, he said that he is not here to come and sell you lifestyle. He is not here to come and sell you lifestyle. What we are doing here is very, very simple. We are here to see how to build a closed community. That's why we have the Portfolio X. If you're on Portfolio X and you start posting some lifestyle, like there was a particular thing that happened on China. China, they said they blocked over 12 million influencers' accounts. Why? They were affecting the mind of the citizens. What were they posting? Lifestyle. Like, you're not posting something that will elevate the next generation. You're posting lifestyle, you're posting how you're spending money, but you're not showing us how you're making the money. So I would like every one of us here on our next workshop, I would like you to come with your friends from what you've gained value. This workshop would have said, let's make the workshop paid because it's actually worth it. But it's 100% free, powered by Tryybe. Please give a round of applause for Tryybe. So on our next section is 100% practical. What we did there was an intro opening to show you what the workshop is about and unveil everything to you. On our next session, every chair is going to have a table. And we're going to see how to even provide some monitor screens so that if your laptop screen is not big enough to analyze the market, you can extend your screen to a standard monitor. Because we want you to be able to build your strategy. And by the grace of God, we just have one promise. That promise is simple. We're not going to sell you lifestyle. We're not going to sell you what is not true. We are going to sell you the process. We are going to sell you the process. Means we're going to hold you hand in hand, show you how you can be able to build your own agentic AI and how you can be able to deploy it and run it on the market. Have we ever mentioned anything else to do with paying money here? Like, go and fund your account. Go and do this. Every single thing, you're building your strategy. And once you're done building, you're funding your wallet and you're seeing the trade executing on the exchange direct. So your strategy is now, that is where NanoChat comes in place. NanoChat for us is our own ChatGPT that can be able to help you analyze the market directly. And how do you do that? Once you have it ready, you can analyze this particular, you can pull the exchange market data, analyze it. Whenever your trade is not going as planned, like I said earlier, that the main reason why we blow up our account is because we don't know the market direction before it goes, and we are humans. For instance, if I give you 1 million Bitcoin market data to analyze in 10 seconds, you are unable to. Even 1 hour, you're unable to. But AI can be able to do what? Analyze this market, know the trend, know when, like how the buying trends are, and then they can be able to do what? Execute. There's something esteemed Brady Josh usually say. He says something very simple that is very most striking. If you've watched his video, he will tell you. He said, the reason whenever you're making money from these exchanges that you know, just know that the market is not going in the direction you're meant to go to. For instance, every technical analysis we are doing, by the time the hedge funds wants to shake this market, forget about your technical analysis. You're actually aware what is happening to the Bitcoin market, that is to the crypto market. If you like, plot your chart that Bitcoin is going to buy. If people that has the market wants it to sell, your technical distance is gone. You have this information, they are accurate. But by the time they want the market to sell, it breaks all your analysis. It breaks all your analysis. So what we are here to do is just simple. We want to build a community. That is why this community is not live streamed. Some persons are asking, why is it not live streamed? We don't want it to be live streamed. We don't even want crowd. We just want a few numbers of serious individuals who can come in and then we'll build gradually. Because by the time the foundation is not strong, when you open it up, it may shake. So what we are trying to build is a firm foundation, a foundation that stands solidity, that somebody elsewhere cannot come and tell you that, okay, these people took money from me, or I did this, or they sold me something else. So please, I'm encouraging us. This is a vibrant community, and we're actually going to grow together. Thank you so much. And Brady Josh, are you ready? This is where you clap. Once you see him coming, just be clapping.
Thank you. So I think you may have to close it. So what will happen is I'll provide a link in the community chat, right? So that we don't keep you guys waiting too long, right? So I'll make that available. But you just click and it's just very easy to do it. Like once you do, when it opens, you need to sign in with your Portfolio X account. So you don't have to create a fresh account. So it will just automatically link it. Then take out your time to verify your accounts using PID, and then you just join the waitlist. Before you verify, you can just join the waitlist. Then you can do the verification later. Yeah, I think you'll even be able to access it. Yeah, just join the waitlist. So we'll be posting updates in the group, and just keep on bringing your friends into the group. Just Honor, where are you guys? They were sleeping. Yeah, that's why. Thank you so much. I think that's it.
All right. So, do you have any questions before we close the session? Okay. In the absence of no question, before we leave, please do your registration. Like, do your registration. We have an attendance sheet. We have an attendance sheet where we are marking workshop day 1. You were present, like to be able to build your attendance. So I would like us to have a group photograph with the background. I would like us to have a group photograph.